I do want to say that literally the first thing I want to do today is I want to shout out Benny. Uh, hello, everyone. I do want to say, good morning. Good morning to Mars is here, Alex, Benny, Rhiannon, and of course the wrenches, Kitty and Charles. Thank you so much for coming. Yo, Soul. Hey, Soul. Also, I'm sorry, y'all. Immediately I need to bring the stream to a stop because did you all see what Benny did? Benny did fan art of Lemon from our role-playing session yesterday. Look, they look so cute. They look so cute. They're so cute, I love them. Thank you so much, Benny. Yes, they're so cute. Also, I love how you interpreted the suit, just a little amugas hanging from the... oh, it's so beautiful. Thank you. I had so much fun yesterday. Like, I'm not even kidding. I had so much fun yesterday, and I'm glad that people were having fun as well. Aw, it's great. Guys, it's our first piece of fan art for the stream. Yeah! Sorry, I'm too excited. It's funny because streaming just gives me like energy. I'm not gonna lie, I've been a little bit slow today, a little bit tired. I just kind of feel it's like it's Friday, and it also just now it's dawning on me that like the year is like basically done. Tomorrow is the last day of the year. Did you all know that? Did you all know that the year's ending tomorrow? And I realized that I have not done any like tallying of the month. I usually like to end the month by doing that, so I gotta get tallying up. I was thinking of doing a little bit of notebook setup today, but I can't really show that on screen, so that isn't as fun as I would like it to be. Nonetheless, hell yeah! Mars says that they are so ready for 2023. Well, not exactly ready, but they have a lot of prep work to do, but they're excited for it. Hell yeah! Honestly, like, I've been working a lot, here on the streams and, off the stream, so it's been nice to just get the sense that, next week we're gonna get back here and keep working, keep writing. Hell yeah! Soul says that they've been working on a fic for the last week and a half, and they're muscling their way through it. Hell yeah! Soul says, so if the year could not end for another 3 days, that would be great. I love that. But yeah, everybody, welcome to the stream. Welcome to my final stream of the year. Today is going to be a pretty nice, laid back, chill day. Hell yeah, Mars. Tell me all about it. Ah, I see. It's a gift exchange fic that you gotta get done on time. Okay, yeah, I get that for sure, yeah. Honestly, my brain just started playing the Mario Kart music, and I'm just like, yep, it's time to start writing fast. I miss doing, like, the tiny little challenges, like, get a novella done in, like, 3 days. I miss doing those, but they were also really stressful, So maybe, I don't know. Yeah, I mean, like, it's one of the things we can talk about today. Like, do y'all want to organize a speed writing event? I don't know. 2024 seems like it's going to be a really exciting year. There's a lot of exciting stuff happening to me, for sure. Also, I think some of you saw this tweet this morning, but I already want to change what my model looks like, and I haven't been streaming for, like, 2 weeks. I just... Okay, I said 2024, didn't I? Well, 2024 is looking pretty good for me already. I don't know about 2023. Okay, alright. That's my editor right there catching me up. Okay, hell yeah. So Mars says, so my friend from the channel, Kirin Writes, is hosting something called Januarimo, which is an official NaNoWriMo event unofficial in January, and there's a whole big community around it. There are spreadsheets, and there will be a lot of streams, and just overall a good time. You don't say. Well, that seems like something I would like to participate in. Let me just write down a note. Well, I mean, like, I'm streaming and writing. So why not just do Junorimo? Janorimo! Forgive my dyslexia. Janorimo! Okay, that goes on the board. Katie Ann writes. Okay, I'm gonna make a little note of that. Thank you so much, Mars. Soul says, I know my friends are all doing pot ficking and stuff right now, and I'm simply in the pit. The pit is my own bad decisions. Hell yeah. Oh, I've been there. I've been there for sure. Oh, if it isn't the consequences of my own actions, huh? I do, Katie Ann... Katie? Katie Ann writes YouTube. Okay. No, yeah, for sure. I'm gonna look into this, and, if it sounds fun, which I have a feeling it will, then I'm gonna make that happen. Also, someone left a message on my debut video. I used to watch you when they were 14. So cool to see you back. Oh my god, everybody's so nice. I've honestly, yo, for real though, I haven't actually gotten that many bad comments. Like, I got quite a few bad comments on my... Oh, I see the thumbnail for it. Okay, I see. They look fun. Yeah. I'll watch this video and then I'll report back on Monday. All things considered, I think I'll probably jump into Junorimo for sure. I mean, I'm here. I'm writing. Why not just feed two birds with one stone? Hell yeah. So Soul says, I procrastinated so hard on writing that I have beaten Slay the Spire with both the defect and the silent for the first time. That's how much of a mistake I've made. see that right there, that is a comment specifically targeted at me, because I feel like only I and Kitty can properly understand what that means. Slay the Spire is hard, especially the first time. I will say, not to encourage you to fall down another rabbit hole, but Monster Train is objectively better than Slay the Spire. I'm sorry. Monster Train is a really good game, kind of like Slay the Spire, but better. Slay the Spire is good. It's good. But while Slay the Spire makes you work for every single grain of synergy between your cards, Monster Train just goes, okay, you have like 13 fights to win the game. Go! Okay, yeah. Okay. I will not accept silent slander on this chat, by the way. Also, Inscription is dope as hell. Oh no. Mars says, oops, I made the mistake opening Discord while I had a video playing and almost crashed my computer. Honestly, like, I've arrived at this point in my adult life. Okay. Guys. We cool now. Soul has clarified that they're not hating on the silent. They're just awful with the silent. So that's good. I love the silent. But anyways, I was gonna say something, but I completely forgot. Okay, yeah. I'm at the point in my adult life where I recognize that computers are like people. We are capable of incredible things, but most of the time we break without warning. You know, like, I used to get mad at my computer. I'm like, why are you not working right now? Aren't you supposed to be working? Aren't you supposed to be made to be working all the time? And seeing as how we humans are imperfect creatures, it only makes sense that computers, our inventions, would be equally as imperfect. Also, nothing helps you realize and appreciate how faulty computers are, like, you know, recognizing the own faultiness of your body, aka my knee still hurts because it's cold. Hey Timber, welcome to the stream. Also, by the way, for anyone who joined in the intervening time, look at what Benny drew. Benny drew Lemon from our RPG from yesterday. It's so pretty. I love it. Even when I change screens, it's still right in front of me, so I've just been staring at it this whole time. So blessed. Everyone is just so nice. Now, I do want to say that, oh my god, yes. Oh, I feel that. Mars says my laptop is almost 7 years old, so it does not like multitasking. I feel that. Yeah. Also, Charles is saying that YouTube deleted a comment that they posted about having no sleep. Yeah, YouTube is strangely draconian on the chat box. I mean, like, for better and for worse, because I will say I have not gotten any bad messages. I've gotten messages on bad replies on the shorts. I've gotten quite a few people. No one being like transphobic, but just people just being mean. But you know, just people just get banned into the the shadow realms. It's fine. But like on the stream, I have not gotten any bad messages, which is like apparently kind of rare. I mean, maybe it's more common on Twitch. I think Twitch has less moderation tools, so. Yeah, this is a hater-free zone. Yeah. Honestly, that was the thing I was the most worried about getting haters. Just people coming on the stream and being like, "You're not a pretty anime girl." And I'm like, but I am a pretty anime fam, though. Yeah. See, here, see. But who is hating the haters? That's all I'm saying, you know? Soulstairs, our haters are allowed if we're haters. No, I honestly, also, it's especially comforting knowing that I have, mods on the chat. That also helps a lot. So all this to say, thank you so much to all the mods. Everyone is just so good and lovely. While talking about the mods, see, here's the way that I'm segueing. The mods, Kitty is a mod. Today, I will most likely end the stream like 10, maybe 15 minutes early because I'm gonna go on a date with Kitty. We're gonna go on a date. We usually do dates on Friday, so today's Friday. We're gonna go on a little date. So I'm gonna be ending the stream probably at like 1:45, 1:50. We should still be able to get plenty of writing / cozy vibes done, but you know. Also, by the way, Charles, again, I don't want to make it seem like the mods are here to moderate chat, even though that sounds kind of dumb when I say it out loud. I promise you, that sounded way cooler inside of my head. But nonetheless, just knowing that there is people in the chat looking out for me is all I need, you know? That's what I was talking about. Hey, Moontomes! Moontomes is here! Also, Moontomes, I asked you yesterday, but I think it got lost in the chat. Would you rather I called you anything else? I've just been thinking about that. People call you Moon. I like calling you Moontomes, but also, I would very much prefer call you whatever you want me to call you. Also, Soul, if you want me to call you something else, that also works too. That's right. I thought I saw Ronnie being in your Twitter handle. That's right. Yeah, Ronnie. I might jump between both of those. I like those. You know, ever since the disaster that was me calling Benny Beanie for like 3 days, I want to do my best. You know, I know. I apologized yesterday. I apologized yesterday about calling Benny Beanie, and I want to do I promised in my YouTube apology video that I would do better. So I'm gonna do my best, to learn from my past mistakes, and make you all proud, okay? Anyways, back to the regular stream. Also, by the way, holy crap, I'm dumb. Holy crap, I'm the biggest dummy in the whole world. Soul, I didn't realize you were Solar. Solar. I actually completely didn't realize that. I guess I just didn't assume, because the internet, there's so much of people, and I didn't want to be like, oh my god, is that Solar? Hell yeah. Yeah, dungeon number 0, I remember that. Oh my god, I remember that. No. It's completely. I mean, okay. Let's be entirely honest, okay? I haven't been on that Discord in well, I guess since I got married. That was 4 years ago. Holy crap! Again, I talked about this on an earlier stream, but I can't show my face on that Discord. I haven't looked at it in forever. And also, yeah, that's true for you. Yeah, your eventual Minecraft YouTubing or something. Yeah. No. Again, Solar. It's relatively consistent. I like that. Also, Kendra's not here, but Kendra would be freaking out about the ARG part of your username. Nonetheless, now I remember you're Solar, and yeah, it's good to see you again. Yeah, I don't know if you've been lurking on the other streams, but anyways, thank you for being here. It's the last stream of the year. Honestly, Alex says Minecraft YouTubing is so much fun. Honestly. Oh, hell yeah! Solar says that this is their first stream. Well, welcome to the stream. I'm happy you're catching it. There is VODs, you know, if you're the kind of person who cares about that. We've been having a lot of fun, writing, playing role-playing games. We were reading Frankenstein this week. I read, like, the first, like, sixth of the book. It was fun. And I keep thinking about, like, grabbing Kitty and maybe Charles and one of our other friends and, like, doing some Minecraft YouTubing, but at the same time, like, I haven't touched Minecraft in, like, I'm gonna just say, like, half a decade. Maybe even more than half a decade. So, like, I don't know jack, you know what, I don't know nothing about Minecraft no more. And at this point, I'm too scared to ask. I don't know nothing. I literally don't know a damn thing about Minecraft anymore. Honestly, though, Solar says, I know too many Minecraft facts, head fool. Oh, Alexander says, is it shameless self-promotion to say I'm starting a Minecraft series next year? No, I don't think so. Except, you know, are you shameless about it? So, honestly, Solar says, again, I know too many Minecraft facts. That's how I feel about so many, like, random things. Kitty and I, we know too many Pokemon names. They just live in the back of our heads permanently, you know? Like, we were playing, like, a random, like, guess the Pokemon name, and I remembered Durant. I remembered the Pokemon Durant. And let me tell you, nobody remembers the Pokemon Durant. And once again, I was like, you know, man, do you think I could, like, you know, cure cancer if I didn't have all these useless Pokemon facts in the back of my brain? You know, like remembering that the person outside of Palatown gives you a potion if you talk to him? You know? Useless facts like that. Let me bring up a picture of Durant, by the way, so people can be like, no one will possibly remember this Pokemon. Durant is a type of Pokemon that they designed purely so they could be like, hey, this Pokemon gets completely destroyed by another Pokemon. This Pokemon exists simply to get devoured and killed by Heatmore. What a pitiful existence. Also, Kitty was calling me out in the chat. Me and Digimon names as well. We were playing Digimon Cyber Sleuth this year, or was it last year? Anyway, we were playing Digimon, and you guys will not believe how I was remembering all the names. Holy crap, it was ridiculous. I was just like, oh yeah, that's Vdramon for sure. And then internally I was like, how do I remember that? How do I know that Vmon evolves into Vdramon whenever it doesn't do the armor evolutions? Ah, it's so weird. Just facts living in my brain, man. It's just there. I don't know what I'm doing with them. I remembered Seadramon. Nobody remembers Seadramon. Oh my god. Solar is like, my friend actually remembers Durant. No, do they? Do they? Oh my god. Oh my god. Yeah, that's right. I think I remember you being really deep down the Minecraft mines. Yeah, for sure. That's awesome, though. Honestly, though, like, again, the year is 2022/2023, and cringe is dead, okay? Being excited about the things you like is completely cool again. Except if it's Metal Gear, like me, I'm ashamed of how much Metal Gear lore I know. Skylar G says, of course I remember Durant and Seadramon. Oh, I see, a fellow person of culture, I see. You have no idea, like, how many, like, random Digimon we were running by, and I'm like, oh yeah, it's that Digimon. I almost said Pokemon. That's how much of a... Honestly? Okay, so there is this parody. I'm gonna look it up, okay? Hard drive, Golduck. There is this hard drive article that just, I reference it all the time to Kitty, and it kills me every single time, by the way. Oh, hey, Citro! Hey, Citro, you're just in time for a really ridiculous non sequitur. Downtrodden Golduck puts on belt and jorts for second job as Digimon. How... this headline is so on point, by the way. Like, because look at him. That's it. Putting on a pair of jeans. That's it. You're a Digimon. That's it. You're a Digimon now. Yeah, I love the hard drive. Digimon are in fact the champions. It's true. I will say though, listen. This is time for the dramatic close-up, okay? Listen, I understand that if you grew up in the US, you got a pretty good opening theme for Digimon. This is one of those rare times where the American opening theme is almost as good as what we got in Mexico. Because in Mexico, they just translated the Japanese OPs into Spanish. So we ended up with, instead of the Butterfly song, said it's in Japanese, just Butterfly. In Spanish, we got Mariposa. And let me tell you, that song is dope as heck. Oh my god, the Spanish version of the Digimon OP is so good. It goes so hard and it doesn't even need to. Yeah, I know, the hard drive people, they work really hard. There are so many times when I'm just literally, like, you know, like, we're doing something and I'm just reading headlines to Kitty. Wait, hold up, everybody! Everybody stop what you're doing! Everybody stop what you're doing, okay? First off, I want to say, Citra said, hello, I hope you all have a great 2023. Thank you! I hope you have a lovely 2023 as well. Thank you for all the support over the year, by the way. Also, Moontom said, Moontom said, you got me into Metal Gear with the Metal Gear Acid playthrough. I'm touched. I'm also incredibly sorry. Oh my god. Do you have any idea? Do you have any idea how many people... That's like my second most watched Let's Play on YouTube. It's the... By the way, all my Let's Plays are still up. I unlisted all of those videos because, you know, there was literally like 1,500 videos. So, and, you know, some of those are from 10 years ago, so I kind of wanted to, you know, a little bit of a fresh start. But those playlists are still... They're unlisted, but you can still find them. And that Let's Play got so many watches, and god, oh my god, so many bad comments. So many people who are like, who's this weird non-binary person playing Metal Gear? I can't. Also, Metal Gear Acid as your starting point for the Metal Gear series is incredible and also like horrible. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Solar says, I mean, to be fair, you got me into Zero Escape, and now I'm going to subject one of your co-authors to it. Yo, oh my god, okay, I didn't actually put it on the dedication for The Last Bread Mage, but I actually dedicated that book to a bunch of Japanese video game writers who really inspired me, were foundational. But definitely the writing in Zero Escape, up until the third game, was really good, and it really inspired me a lot. Again, 999 is probably one of the greatest games in gaming at all, completely. Also, I felt really lucky, because now physical copies of 999 are going for like $150, and we got our physical copy of 999 at a anime convention swap meet for like $20. Let's go. Oh man. Oh my god, I'm having so much fun today. Honestly, I said this before, but I want to say it again. Like, going into the stream has been helping me a lot. Just like, I get energized, you know? I just get energized going into the stream. No worries, Alexander. I saw that, but honestly, like, sometimes the chat is slow. But don't worry about it. I got your meaning. Yeah. See. Okay. I have a follower who you know feels differently about CTD than I do, and that's okay. But I'm happy to find someone else who also like agrees with me. Solar says Zero Escape is one of the series of all time. And the third game, God, that game is full of 1/3 brilliant stuff and 2/3 the dumbest nonsense the world has ever seen. Yeah. Yo, Benny just speedran making a spreadsheet. Yo. Spreadsheets today. Come on, hell yeah, boys. Spreadsheets, we're gonna be tracking our writing today. Yeah, I know. The only thing I want to say, let me go to the TED Talk stage for a second. All I want to say is that I respect the writing in Zero Escape. All I have to say is that I was troubled when you have the third part of a trilogy and you suddenly introduce aliens. I do feel like the writing kind of hurts. That's all I gotta say. Oh my god, the snail! Oh my god. Solar, you're just unlocking things in the back of my brain. When we did our playthrough of CTD, for the final thumbnail, we just put like a magnified image of the snail from Maple Story, just because that was how that was our emotional level going into the finale. Anyways, you know, my motives are very complex. And now it's just me and Solar and Kitty just sharing inside jokes, by the way. We make that quote all the time. I'm pretty sure in the second volume of The Fabulous Gays, Ras is something kind of like it. Or something with the spirit of that sentence. I have not. Okay, I have not seen that video. I'm gonna make a little note of that, because you know what? In this world of seemingly endless friction and strife and bad things happening, it's good to just appreciate random internet nonsense, such as watching the antagonist of Zero Time Dilemma breakdancing. Also, Solar, you just sent me back. You cuffed me to a slingshot. My current self got thrown like 3 years ago into the body of the version of me that was playing CTD. I remember the ending of CTD, and just like Kitty and I were, we were let's playing it, and I'm just like whispering into the mic, oh no, is this the choke? Oh no, is the writer choking right now? Oh no. And it was a choke. Yeah. Anyways, it happens sometimes. It honestly, it's kind of heartening to be like, yeah, you know, writers mess up, writers make mistake. Writers run out of budget sometimes, you know, it happens. It's good to learn from the bad writers as well as the good writers. No, not to say that the guy who wrote the CTD guy is a bad writer, but you know, everybody goes through bad periods. Also, to be fair, as Kitty just said in the chat, trilogies are in fact hard to write, and they had no budget. That being said, I feel like if you have no budget, maybe you should like maybe structure the story or having no budget, but whatever is fine. I'm just gonna change back to chatting. Yep. Anyways, oh my god, I'm sorry. The Me Plaza Lo-Fi Leah remix is playing right now. Oh, also, by the way, before we move into the writing segment of the stream, my manager would like me to let you all know that the best way to support me is on coffee.com/MKirin. If you're watching this VOD or watching the stream and you have a little bit to spare, please consider tipping me. You get your message read out on stream by a wonderful, beautiful computer voice, and also you get warm, fuzzy feels, and I get nuggies. I believe this is a fair trade, so please, if you enjoy my content, please consider supporting me. And now... You can't just leave me hanging like that. Timber Wolfie says, I guess we did learn something from that Heavy Rain playthrough. Oh my god. Honestly, I keep wanting to bring back Plaguesworth so that we can play the other David Cage games. Yeah. Oh my god. Oh yeah, sure, open Twitter and just check Twitter, Max. Just do like the perfect writer thing, where instead of like actually writing, I just open Twitter. Yeah. Honestly, though, maybe stream goal? I don't know. It would be a hard stream to, like, schedule because Plaguesworth has, like, you know, a real human person job. As opposed to me with my fake, not-so-real digital person job. Oh, yeah, by the way, I'm a digital person, by the way. It's kind of like the lore. You know, when you're a VTuber, you have to have lore. God damn it! God damn it, Moontomes! First off, thank you for the public service announcement. There was a Twitter breach, so everybody change your passwords. As if this gosh doodly darn website couldn't get any freaking worse. Also, yeah, I love... Yeah, Charles is thinking of getting into streaming, and honestly, I'm so excited. But their lore is that they're gay and a small mouse. Honestly, let's go.
You got mail.
Yo!
Moontomes just donated 3 nuggies. More nuggies, red heart.
Nuggies! Thank you so much for the nuggies, Moontomes. Thank you. Nuggies! Also, by the way, for anyone tagging into the stream who wasn't here for that anecdote, the origin of changing my Ko-fi donation thing to nuggies came because we went out to dinner with Blakesworth for a bunch of random reasons. But as Kitty walked up to the cash register, she actually asked the cashier for nuggies. She was like, "Can I have like the 8 nuggie order, please?" it was so cute. Can I have some nuggies, please? You know, this grown-up adult femme walks up to the... Yeah, there you go. Honestly, you know, language... I'm gonna change to just chatting so the people in the VOD can see it. Alex makes a really good point, okay? Nuggies, smiley face. Nuggie, not so smiley face. It's true. You know, there's a lot of subtlety to language. And as writers, you know, we should really, you know, appreciate and exploit this subtlety to writing, to the language. So yeah, today we're gonna keep writing Trip Super Riches to Rags Adventure, which if I had to summarize in like 3 sentences is our protagonist Trip, they them, has been transported to another world where they have to spend all of their money in order to get back. The catch is that in this world, money means very little. And the double catch is that, unbeknownst to Trip, if they spend all of their money, the world is going to end. Also, it's inspired by life sims like The Sims, Animal Crossing, and Harvest Moon / Story of Seasons. Today, we're going to be following Trip, our protag. Trip is going to have their companion device, Compa, and we are currently talking to Juby, the mayor of the county, and Spruce, the local tall, quiet, and strong lesbian, and her daughter Webby. I want you guys to meet Pars so bad. Oh, absolutely. Oh, yeah. Yo. Do you think that... Okay, listen. If Trip walks up to the local burger joint, they're not asking for a burger. They're not asking for a crispy chicken sandwich. They're asking for nuggies. Look at this face. This is the face of someone who's... This is the face of a gamer who survives mostly on nuggies, okay? That's funny. That's funny. Alexander says, by the way, I showed Fashion Friend a screenshot of the stream showing the cover art, and he said I should cosplay as Trip. He said he would cosplay as the one on the right. That's funny. I love that. Hey, you know. Also, Solar, yeah, make yourself some nugs. Again, Trip, pro gamer, and that is Gaymer, gamer. And yep, the goal for today is to try to write as much as we did last time, which was 1889. A good year? Was that a good year? You know what? 1889 Wikipedia. What happened in 1889? Give me like the top things that happened, okay? Okay, events. Yeah, sure. No, you know what? Just give me like the highlights. I don't want to. Well, there was a flood that killed a bunch of people. That is literally the first result that comes up. Solar. You know, it was definitely one of the years for sure. Today is Friday, last time I checked. So, you may be wondering, Max, what were you doing today before work? Before signing up for the stream? Are we still in Chapter 5? We're still in Chapter 5, aren't we? I think we have, like, 600 words left on this chapter. Also, let me put up the word counter because we need to know how many words we're writing. Chapter 5, yeah. How long is Chapter 5? Yep. Oh, holy crap, we are over budget. Gosh, doodly darn. Okay, so we're gonna have to figure out a way to wrap up this chapter really quickly. Well, I mean, it's not really like a strict goal, you know. I don't really roll like that, you know, because I feel like there is a conflict of interest in focusing exclusively on words. You know, I would like to write as much as I did last time, if not more, which was again 1889, hence the 1889 being one of the top years joke. But you know, if we can get there, I would like that. If not, you know, you know, it's the end of the year, you know. Whatever we get done today is bonus, basically. Now, the other thing I was doing earlier today, I feel like, you know, because I'm getting used to this new keyboard, and I feel like my typing on this keyboard is atrocious. I keep mistyping things, and it's not just because I'm a bad person who doesn't know how to spell words good, but it's also because, you know, this keyboard has a different layout on the right side, so my right hand keeps like getting things wrong. So I was doing some like typing speed tests. I found a website where you basically like, it's like car races but with typing. It's called Nitro keyboard. Nitro type, yeah. So I may or may not have played a bunch of races there just to get used to, like, you know, just to get used to typing. And a part of me was like, what if I made that the whole point of the stream? What if today during the stream I was just playing typing games? But at the same time I thought, I think my manager would want me to get writing done today. I think my manager would want me to get this chapter moving. So the last thing that happened was a spruce welcome trip into the neighborhood. And Juby is like, and I'm the mayor of this town, said the most energetic, bubbly voice Trip had ever heard. Ooh, right, monkey. See, this is why I love the stream, because there's we are like a combined, like we are like a mega computer, because there's like a bunch of different brains with everyone with different ideas, and the fact that you're just like, hey, here's this other thing you can use for typing, and I'm just like, I would have never heard of this, so thank you very much. I'm immediately bookmarking this into my typing folder. Right, monkey. Well, I that's not the name. I think it has something to do with monkeys. That's funny. I'm pretty sure this is it. Otherwise, so you're saying I shouldn't have entered my social security number on this rightmonkey.com page? Oh no. By the way, that was a joke. I didn't actually enter my social security number. Monkey type. Wait a minute. Did it take me to the same place? Wait a minute. I have used monkey type before. I have visited this website before. Let's go. I forgot it existed. Well, that was funny. That was funny. Okay, so Juby introduced herself, and then we're going through the description of Juby. We described, she's very well dressed. She's very cute. She's very young as well, even though she's a politician. And we're describing her mobility device. It's not really a wheelchair because it doesn't have wheels. And honestly, I feel like the model of the legs had something that looked like a sphere, except it had the texture of a car tire. I had yet to see the chair in motion, but I assumed it would move more like an ice skater than something like a spider. What's the name of the real animal Surskit is based on? Is it just called water skaters? Leg chair is not a bad name. They're called water striders. Oh yeah. I still think, even though water strider is the image that I'm picturing, I still think that for the reader, ice skater would make more sense. This might be something, you know what? I'm actually gonna add a note here. Water strider? Also, anyone out there laughing at me? Because I was like, what's the name of the animal the Pokemon Surskit is based on? Because that was how my brain interpreted that. I was like, I need to get to this bug, but the only thing I know about it is that it was the inspiration for Surskit. I think Surskit is a cute little dude. Surskit is a cute little dude. I wish Solar was also thinking about Surskit. I love that. I mean, like, listen. You know, good minds think alike. Also, broken minds think alike, but that's fine, you know. Even a broken clock is right twice a day, so, you know. I'll take my 2 good takes of the day and appreciate them. Thank you very much. We take those. We take whatever wins we can have on this chat. All right, so this chapter again, my general Solar says I got half tuned out and heard Water Strider and went, oh, like Surskit? Yep. I like my chapters to be around 3,000 words. Again, 3,300. That's still within range, but I definitely want to wrap this up. The description of the chair, I feel like it's apt. So I think it's now time for we get back to the conversation between Trip and the mayor and a spruce. Now, the goal of this chapter, as we wrote it earlier, the goal of this chapter is to summarize the building of the first floor, which we did, and we introduced the welcome wagon, which is Judy, Espruce, and Webby. We have done that. So in this case, having completed both of these... Oh, and we want this to end with them inviting Trip to the family restaurant. That's not the final name. That's literally just what I'm calling it right now until I come up with a name that makes sense for the setting. So I gotta figure that out. But first, before I start writing, I'm old and it's cold. So my knee is telling me it's time to get up. So everybody out there, I've already been streaming for 40 minutes. So how about... Tim Wolfie makes a good... Tim Wolfie makes a good point. I only remember most bugs if they have Pokemon versions. This is so true, though. Also, thank you so much to Kitty in the chat, hitting us with the hydrate emoji. Please, everybody, hydrate. Take a chance to get up, stretch your legs, and drink some water. Stay hydrated. So I gotta say, Moontomes is hitting us with the hydrate emoji plus that emoji is supposed to be coughing into your shoulder, but we all know it's dabbing, and dabbing is like a form of stretching, so it's good. Also, Mars said, "Oh, I did not realize how stiff my knees had gotten up until I stood up." Honestly, again, I hate that my knee gets it's only my right knee gets bad when it gets cold, but it's my body just letting me know, hey, maybe you should like move a little. It's almost as though our bodies were not made to be sitting down all day or something. I don't know. Also, for Rhiannon, Rhiannon says, I have iced coffee and soup. Does that count as hydration? It does. It actually does. Yo, honestly, like, it's, again, as Kita was saying, it's raining over here in California, and like coffee and soup sounds so good. The other day I was tired, and I'm like, what do you want to do for dinner, Kitty? And then Kitty was like, I don't know. It is kind of like a soupy day. And I'm like, yeah, it is. Let's have soup. Also, and I promise we're going to start writing soon, okay? But the other day we went grocery shopping, and at our local grocery place, they had like day-old bread, right? And I love rating the day-old bread because, let me tell you a little secret, okay? Once you bring the bread home, it's already old, you know? It's like pulling your car out of the car store. The car store, you know, as soon as you drive that car out the lot, the value goes down. So, you know, I don't mind day-old bread. So we found some day-old like sourdough like buns, and you know what we did? Bread bowls, baby. We got some soup, some loaded bacon potato soup. Cut up those buns, made them into bread balls. Bow! Delicious. Absolutely delightful. Honestly, like it was like $2. It was incredible. So yeah, if anybody feel free to steal that from me. Also, Moontom's coming in with the really good life advice. Soup is hydrating. That's why it's good to eat it when you're sick. It's true. Also, Kitty makes a good point. Maybe we should get some soup for our date. Oh yeah, again, like, I'm the kind of person, I love me, some people, they're all about the fancy food, and that's not me. I was born working class, and I appreciate street food. I appreciate, just wholesome, what's the other word? Comfort meals. I just appreciate comfort food more than anything else. I have gone to fancy restaurants, and I gotta say, not a big fan. Not a big fan, I prefer comfort food. Oh my god, Moontoms is killing me. We're gonna have a super date. So good, so good. And for anyone who's tuning in for the first time, I do want to let you know that whenever we do our writing cycles, we actually use a timer because we like to use the Pomodoro method here. The Pomodoro method is a method that encourages people to spend time focused and time not focused. The goal of that is, or the purpose of that is because, the human mind is not made to be focused 24/7 or for hours at a time, as a matter of fact. So training your body to have moments of intense focus and moments of intense relaxation or intense unfocus is just good. It's just a good way to function. So 25 minutes of work, 5 minutes of cooling down, and that is the way that we do writing around here. So I'm gonna turn on the timer, 25 minutes on the clock, and we're just gonna start writing, okay? Now, if you're gonna be working along, partaking in maybe a different activity like working on your bullet journal, or I don't know, trying to finish that one story you want to give to a friend, then definitely feel free to tag along, and definitely follow the rules though. We focus and then we rest, okay? I'm gonna take a deep breath. I'm gonna stop stalling, and then imagine that the Mario Kart 3, 2, 1, go! That's not really the sound that the lights make, but that's the sound that it made in my head, and we're sticking to it. We're going. The timer is going. Let's go. So we just described the wheelchair, and I think oh, Juby has not introduced herself, so I think even though retroactively Trip introduces us to her, I do think that she should introduce herself nonetheless. Nice to meet you. I said, hell yeah, hell yeah, hell yeah. Yeah, Citrus is starting a bullet journal next week. Or next year. Let's go. Bullet journal is so good. It helps me a lot, honestly. Nice to meet you, I said, mimicking the excitement in her voice. It was hard not to be as peppy as her. Sir. No worries, babe. Go get some lunch. Welcome to the neighborhood. The name is Bruce. Nice to meet you. And I'm the mayor of this town. It's a pleasure. Pleasure. Yes, I know how to spell words, you guys. Pleasure to meet you too. 3 as well, I said, mimicking the excitement in her. Juby did not actually introduce herself. Gosh, doodly darn. And you know what? How about I just say, and I'm Juby, the mayor of this town. Let we go. And by the way, she might not actually be a mayor. We don't know what the word for mayor is in this alternate world. We will figure it out as we go. I do love the word mayordomo. I use that in the last bread mage, and I really like it. But I think that means head steward, I think. Mayordomo. It just has a good ring to it, but I do believe it is an inherent male title. Oh, then again, who cares? Gender's made up. And yes, in Spanish, mayordomo means butler, but it can also mean the head steward. Or the head administrator of a lord's state. And I'm Juby, the mayor of this town, said the most energetic, bubbly voice I'd ever heard. Yeah, it's all. Yeah. Moontoms is correct. It is also butler in Portuguese as well. A part of me likes the idea of the contrast of like I am the person in charge of managing this entire county, but also my name implies a more servitorial role. I kind of like the contrast in there, kind of portraying that in this culture it isn't so much like I am the person in charge and everybody listens to me, and I'm the one in charge of rules, but rather I am the person in charge of taking care of this town, keeping it orderly. I don't know. We will see. Also, she said town when it should be this county. Mayor of this county. I should probably just say town, but whatever, it's fine. We'll figure it out later. We'll figure it out later. It was hard not to be as peppy as her. I would invite you in, but the house isn't quite finished. It's okay now. I think immediately, you go with your gut feeling when you're writing, and I immediately think that Spruce would say it's not. Spruce asked, "Oh my God, Google Docs, please. I know I'm writing Spruce wrong. That's the point. The names in this world are like they're different. Okay, just let me be, Google Docs." It's not, Spruce asked. Eyebrows raised. Oh no. We still have a long way to go. I answered, I replied. Though I realize that we were talking about two different things. Spruce. Oh my God, Google, why you gotta be like this? Spruce was asking about. Let's, instead of focusing on what Spruce is thinking, let's use Trip's point of view as the reference for the joke. The joke is, I was talking about all the money I had to spend. About all the money I had to spend, Sim style. She was concerned with, the actual monster of a building I was constructing. Now I do believe, I think we have a joke in the outline about how they have to go get a permit later, but we'll worry about that at the time. Although I think, would Juby say something about that? You know what? Honestly, why not just introduce that already? We're gonna have that joke later. Let's just set it up. You are not thinking of doing a second story, are you? Asked, or Spruce asked. Her tone wasn't. Although it might have seemed strange. Strange for her to ask two questions back to back. This really wasn't an interrogation. Her tone made it feel more like she was concerned with my safety than anything else. Of course, I noticed none of this. None of this at the time. Oh, we're gonna at least do like 3 more stories. So, can I have this character intentionally misuse an idiom to be menacing, or does he just come off like an idiot? And is that a bonus or a downside? That's the writing process, baby. Yeah. That's the struggle, right? Sometimes I'm like, I get, again, like, the way that I've been tackling these streams, especially because I have to externalize what I'm thinking, that's when I channel my gremlin, You know what? Instead of just thinking about writing, just write. Stop trying to write and just write. Stop trying to hit me and hit me. That's the way that I like to do things on this stream. So instead of double thinking it, Oh my god, you have no idea. I have so many Maxisms, so many things that I say because I think they're right and because I'm not, American. Yeah, no, it's so true. It's so true. And people will know I'm using it wrong and catch it, or I will teach them the wrong meaning. Honestly, though, again, like language is fluid. One of my favorite wrong idioms is "we'll burn that bridge when we get there," and honestly, like it's unsarcastically one of my favorite idioms now. Also, as for your previous question, / open question, really, go with whatever the most fun thing is. Oh, hey, Igor, I'm doing good. How are you doing? Thank you for coming to the stream. We're doing some writing today. I'm also, by the way, I'm actually having a lovely day. I was a little tired earlier today, but I'm energized. I'm energized now that we're doing the stream, and it's my last stream of the year, and I want to get some writing done before the year's over. Also, thank you for the explanation there, Alexander, who says that they're called malapropisms. And Solar is like, Anyway, time to have a ghost misuse the idiom "take a rain check." I love that. I love that. I noticed none of this at the time. Oh, we're gonna need more than a second story. Oh my god, yes. Put your stories in a sack, mister. Rhiannon loves saying, "You opened this can of worms, now lie in it." That's so good. Honestly, that's comedy. That's comedy. Oh, we're gonna need more than one story. I answered without a second's thought. As though a server had asked me if I wanted fries with my meal. This doesn't feel natural, but I'm just gonna put it in there. I'm just gonna stop trying to write and just write. I mean, at the pace we're going, I might need 5, 6 stories. There's a lot. There's a lot of work ahead. You're gonna need a... You sure seem very, diligent. No, you sure seem, is there a reason why you want this house to be so big? I think we're just gonna cut to Juby saying, you'll need a permit for that. Juby, the mayor of the county, added in her not intoxicating, that feels a little bit weird. In her toxic feels bad too. In her contagious bubbly tone. Bubbly tone. Euphoric? Euphoric is not bad either, Moontomes, but contagious I think was the word I was looking for. You can kind of see me going from intoxicating to toxic to contagious, because all those words are filed under words that are poison type in my brain. That's such a dumb thing to say. Words that are Pokemon types, for sure. Oh, guys. I feel like if we had technology to look into what people's heads work like, I feel like my head would just be like a big Pokemon mess. Added in her contagious bubbly tone. Bubbly, of course, water type. Tone, of course, the unused cut sound type Pokemon. Oh, yeah. No, yeah. Trip's gonna be building a huge nonsense McMansion. And I feel like someone is gonna have to ask in this conversation why Trip is doing it. But first, you'll need a permit for that. Juby, the mayor of the county, added in her contagious bubbly tone. There's nothing wrong with wanting to build a big house. Spruce? Let them be. Spruce? Let our new... Spruce? Some people just like stuff like that. 5 stories is definitely too much. 5 stories is definitely too much. Too much, though. Spruce. Spruce. She's not crossing her arms. Oh, hey, Palas or Payas? Oh, hell yeah! They say, hello, this is my first stream and I'm loving this. It's also helping me get writing done on my end too. Hell yeah, that's exciting! Also, by the way, please let me know. Like Palace, thank you, thank you. I was about to ask you what you want, how I should pronounce that. Thank you, like Palace, thank you. Hell yeah, welcome to the stream. I hope you have fun. Again, we were talking about this a while back, but it has the feeling of like a writing classroom. You know, like back when how we used to do it in college, where everybody would write at the same time in the same room, and just having the license to be able to do that with other people, having that, you know, creative energy around you just helps so much. So I'm happy you're having fun, and I hope you're getting lots of writing too. 5 stories is definitely too much, though. Hell yeah, that's the energy I love. Hell yeah. Oh yeah, Timur Wharf is also super right. Eventually, someone who lives far away starts to see Tripp's house rising into the view in the distance. That's gonna happen. That's gonna happen for sure. 5 stories is definitely too much, though. Spruce. Add it. Oh yeah. No, absolutely. I mean, like, my job as a writer is just to relay to the reader what I'm seeing in my head. And again, some writers don't like to do blocking. They don't like to do dialogue tags. That's not me. I love dialogue tags. I love blocking because it shows me what characters are doing. My characters are not just sitting in a room talking back and forth, you know? Characters are moving around, sitting on the counter, picking up a mug and filling it up and, you know, taking a sip of their coffee. People are doing things. It's what I'm seeing in my head. And I'm envisioning... Spruce is not shaking her head, but she's definitely, you know, I want to show that she's apprehensive. She's not worried about how much money Tripp is spending. She's worried about Tripp's safety in this horrible McMansion that they're building. So I'm gonna go with a classic narrowing of the eyes. 5 stories is definitely too much, though. Spruce said, no. Spruce looked at me through. No, you know what? Not a Tripp. Spruce looked at the at our work through narrowed eyes. Honestly, though, yeah. Tripp is just trying to spend money. We're literally gonna have, like, bathrooms full of golden toilets at some point, and Tripp's gonna be like, I still have too much money. I need to get rid of all this money. No, yeah, it's part of the progression. We're still early in the book, but we're gonna get to a point where Tripp is just like, forget making this look like a house. It's just a room with golden paintings and golden toilets. Spruce looked at our work through narrowed eyes. Is this really no? We already clarified that. Although I do feel that this is a bit of a jump because Juby's saying something and then she's immediately reacting to what Spruce is doing. So maybe we need to insert something here. You'll need a permit for that. Juby, the mayor of the county, added in her contagious, bubbly tone. You should ask. You could. I got it. If you need any help, by the way, Spruce here is our local builder. She does all of her work by hand. It's not as quick as using a companion. I forget what the companion device is called, so let's just call it companion device for now. Oh, you know what? It's not the device, it's actually rare matter. It's not as quick as using rare matter, but it has got its own charm. That is a cursed ass sentence that is gonna get cut later. Is this? Let's play a little game called which of this is the correct possessive for this sentence. We will figure out. That sentence is getting changed later. It's not as quick as using rare matter, but it's got its own charm. You know what? I'm changing it right now. You know, Solar is like, it's correct. I'm changing it right now. I've lost all faith. It's got a charm of its own. It's actually literally the same sentence, I realize now. Also, Palace over here, English is dumb. You are so right. Also, as a non-native English speaker, I feel that with every cell in my being. English is, in fact, very weird. It's not as quick as in rare matter, but it's got a charm of its own. It's got a charm of its own. For a moment, I considered hiring Spruce to help me build the house. Though this was short-lived. Though I quickly reconsidered. As soon I need something more. I need one more thing here. For a moment, I considered hiring a Spruce to help me build a house. I figured it would be an easy way to get rid of more money. But then she had to go ahead and... No. That feels mean-spirited. But then she made it pretty clear she wouldn't be interested in what we were building here. Of course, I would love to help. Oh, I see it now. Spruce is not like doing like the tugging on her shirt thing, but she's basically like, you know, she has like that anime sweat drop on the side of her face. Of course, I'm not just gonna write, she said, with an anime sweat drop on the side of her face, but you know, I want to convey that. Of course, I would love to help. Spruce said, though. Said, clearly not meaning it. I have to say, though, 5 stories is a little is too much. You know what? Actually, I'm cutting the sentence earlier, but I think that actually Juby will just say this in a second. I have to say though, 5 stories is too much. Do you really need a house that big? And that links us back to that line we had earlier. There is nothing wrong with wanting to build a big house, as Bruce. There's nothing, you know what? Forget, you don't have to say her name. You know who she is, Juby said. Some people just like stuff like that. Yeah, and I'm building this house to honor the memory of my rich uncle who died. Look, I love Trip immediately introducing their made-up and lie of a backstory just to be consistent. Because earlier on they were like, I told Compa, my little companion device, that's the reason why I have all this money that I shouldn't have, and they're trying to make sure their story is consistent. Yeah, I'm building this house to honor the memory of my rich uncle who died. I said, in a way that made it feel even more like the lie it was. I felt my cheeks radiating with heat. People didn't offer up that kind of information up front like that. Normal people didn't offer up that kind of information up front like that. Though this situation was anything but normal. Is that so? Okay, so Juby immediately buys it. Spruce is untrusting. Is that so? How awful. How sad. No. Is that your uncle? Oh my god, I keep deleting I'm getting used to this keyboard. I have to do more typing tests. Your uncle? That's so sad. I'm sorry for your loss. That's the kind of person that Juby is. Juby looked at me with actual pity, which only made me feel worse. It's really Spruce looked at me. Did I already use narrowed eyes a second ago? I think I did, didn't I? Spruce, our local builder. I think I cut that out. I'm not gonna search it. If I messed it up, I messed it up. It's fine. But really, Spruce looked at me through narrowed eyes. You're going to need a lot of money if you want to build a 5-story house. A lot of I don't even know if it's called money in this setting, but let's just call it money for now. Money if you intend to build a house that big. Oh yeah, money's not a problem. I said in totally not a shady way. Mooney is really good, actually. I do kind of like Mooney. Honestly, now, Charles, I say this with all the love in the world, okay? Mooney is dumb enough that I kind of love it. Mooney for money? No. In Kingdom Hearts, it's called something else. It's pronounced M-U-N-N-Y. Timber asked, does fake uncle have a name or is it not important? You have just given me the next line of dialogue exchange. Again, allegedly it's Mooney, M-U-N-N-Y, Funkle. You're going to need a lot of money if you need to build a house that big. Oh, that's not a problem. Oh, that's not a problem, I said. In totally not a shady way. Juby. Out of the two people in front of me. No. Yep. Solar is correct. It is M-U-N-N-Y. Mooney. Although, honestly, I prefer money, M-U-N-N-I-E. Also, by the way, that's a timer, baby! Everyone, it's been 25 minutes. Oh no, I did not make a line separating where I stopped. It was right after here. Got it. So we begin here, and our current word count is 463. That's not bad. That's actually not bad. 463 is not bad. Considering that I spent a good time in that time just chatting. Okay, everyone, you know the rules now. It's time for a quick break. Everybody please get up from your chairs and hydrate. You are legally required by law, talk about redundancy, to get some water, drink some of your iced coffee, get some soup. Also, by the way, Kitty's back. Hey, Kitty. Welcome back. You saw a dog in a raincoat? Oh, man. I love this town. This town is so freaking weird. It's so good. Also, Timber Wolfie, trust me, I'm holding the idea you just gave me in the back of my head, because the way that I envision the exchange... Hell yeah! Palace, as we coined at my one LARP. Hydrate or die straight. Let's go. That's the energy I want. Also, there is something incredible is happening. Yanto is requesting that I free him from the office, so I am going to actually release him into the world. So I'm gonna be right back. By the way, Benny, congrats on finishing the chapter you were working on. You hit me with the little sad emoji, which makes me feel like something happened in the chapter. But hey, good job. Come on, Yanto. Out you go. Come on. That's awesome. Look at me. You know what? He got spooked. Everyone, I think I know what happened. I forgot to feed Yanto, and he, of course, because he's a creature of habit, much like any kind of pet, he's letting me have it. So I'm gonna, I have just fed him. We have a little machine for that. So let me go close the door now that he's gone. Yeah, I mean, honestly, okay, in my defense, okay. Hello, welcome to my latest YouTube apology video. I want to say that first and foremost, allegations about me not feeding my cat have been grossly over-exaggerated. First and foremost, I would like to say that he was sleeping, so he couldn't have been fed at the time that it normally would happen. Honestly, had he been awake, I would have fed him. But unfortunately, he was asleep. So it wasn't until now when he woke up from his, 8-hour nap, as cats are known to do, that I was able to feed him. We're currently in legal allegations, so I'm not allowed to comment publicly. But I do want to say that we are, Stop victim blaming, says Rhiannon. All I'm saying, I'm innocent. Hashtag free Maxi. And I just want to say that, I will be suing my own son for defamation. But for now, I want to say that I'm very sorry to disappoint all of you. And I promise I will attempt to be better in the future. Hashtag feed Yanto is trending. He has been fed. I have fed him. He has been fed. I love this stream. Oh, and now a word from our sponsor. The best way to support MKirin is by going to coffee.com/MKirin and supporting me. You get your message read on the stream, and you also get warm, fuzzy feels, which in turn I can convert into nuggies. Nuggies are the weighing. There's the unit of energy that I use to, survive in this universe. So please consider going to coffee.com/MKirin. Yeah. Honestly. See, we do a little bit of improv here, okay? That was all Charles. Charles was like, and now a word from our sponsor, and I was like, it's go time, baby. We like to do a little bit of improv here. All right. So it's time now. Did I record how many words I wrote? Yes, I wrote 463, didn't I? Perfect. Magnifique. Let's now. You probably shouldn't feed nuggies to your cat, but I guess, in trying times, you can't convert them to cat food. Yeah, okay. Charles says, love an apology video with a sponsor for no reason. Okay, but real talk, though.
You got mail.
Benny just donated 3 nuggies. These nuggies are for Yanto.
Wait, hold up. These are for Yanto? These nuggies say for Yanto on them. Well, you know what? I will make sure that he gets these nuggets. Thank you so much, Benny. Oh my god. Thank you. This is awesome. Thank you. Some nuggies for Yanto. The worst part is that that once he eats, he's gonna want to come back into the room. He's gonna want to come back into the room. So we're gonna have that awkward exchange, when you pass someone on the hallway like twice on the way home or something. Yeah. Yanto has 3 nuggies to his name. Should I have like a Yanto nuggie counter? Is that worth me spending time in the morning making assets for? Should I make a Yanto nuggie counter? I'm waiting for chat to explode. I'm waiting for chat to be like, please give us the nuggie counter. 3 nuggies for Yanto. By the way, I love the idea that like I'm not getting the nuggies. I'm the one running the stream, but I'm not getting the nuggies. It's Yanto. It's my cat getting the nuggies. But then we're gonna get people being like, you shouldn't be feeding your cat chicken nuggets. And I'm like, first off, I'm a digital program existing on the other side of the computer monitor / phone. Yo, Charles eating some Mexican rice. Let's go. I mean, truth be told, Yanto does power me. He likes to sit on my chair, which, keeps it, charged. It's true. Muntums is so right. Like any parent, all your nuggies go to your children. It's true. It's true. Okay, let me write it down. It's right here in my list of things. Jano Remo, look up the video of Delta breakdancing. What an itinerary for my life. And then also, Yanto Nook counter. Or maybe just the general Nook counter? I'll ask Kitty. Charles says, it's so progressive that a digital AI writing program can own a real living cat. It's so true. You know, if kids can own digital monsters, why can't I own a little non-digital monster? Solar, you can't do that. You don't do this to me. Don't do this to me, Solar. I can't show my face there. I've been gone for like 4 years. I can't show my face on that Discord. Even now, my face is getting red right now just thinking about the idea. Just the mere concept. Every cell in my body is going, you don't want to do that, buddy. Buddy, you know what? How about you just never look at that Discord ever again? Also, I love Alex, just like the punchline to a bunch of Alex's jokes are just like me last Friday. Thank God. Solar says, I'm not threatening, I'm just saying. Yeah, okay, that's nice, but could you please put the gun down? Also, I've never seen Bee and Puppy Cat, but that sounds adorable. Is Bee and Puppy Cat good? Should I watch that? Also, I will say, I need to get back to writing, but I will say, oh my God, yeah, this song though, yeah. So, we do a little bit of improv here. Solar knows what they're doing. Solar is like, oh, this is a gun? Oh, I just thought it was a weird stick. Throws gun away. There we go. We do a little improv here. We do a little improv. Speaking of streaming services, literally like 2 days ago, we rewatched the classic movie Enchanted, and yesterday we started watching the sequel on Disney Plus, Disenchanted, and let me tell you, holy crap, that movie is like, don't watch these two movies back to back because you'll see how everyone got old. Except Idina Menzel. Idina Menzel is a vampire. She has not aged a single day. Idina Menzel and the other guy. The guy who I only know from the Sonic movie. What was his name? If I type cop from the Sonic movie, will it give it to me? Okay. Ben Schwartz, there you go. No. Ben Schwartz is the other character. James Marsden! Thank you, James Marsden. I was gonna, literally, the Google result was Tom Wachowski, and I'm like, that's the character name. Not to say nobody's named Tom Wachowski, but that's a movie character name. It's James Marsden, thank you. He aged really well. Also, incredible casting, by the way. Like, of course you cast him as, like, a prince. He has a prince face. Alright. I wanted to get that enchanted bit out of my chest. Because holy crap, time has passed. But anyways, time to keep on writing. The timer goes back on in 3, 2, 1. Beep. Can you guys even hear the beeps when they go off, or is it just me? I'm asking because I set this microphone to like take no background noise whatsoever, and it does too good of a job most times, you know? Like, you know, apparently the trash trucks were coming in on Wednesday, you know, to pick me up. And apparently people couldn't hear the trash trucks, which is insane, because I'm like I'm literally as close to the street as I could possibly be. So if you didn't hear that, you probably can't hear a little cube going beep. But as Kitty and Alex are pointing out, apparently you can't hear it, which is great. Oh, that's not a problem, I said in totally not a shady way. I said in totally not. I guess that is actually a sentence. Aw, Charlie's so sweet. Aw, don't be hard on yourself, Max. You're recyclable at least. Aw, thank you. Here I thought I was just... I was useless anime trash. Here I thought there was no other purpose to me other than just spout my bad anime opinions, but now I know, through the power of friendship, that there's a bigger worth to me than just my anime takes. Oh, that's not a problem. Oh, that's not a problem. I said in totally not a shady way. What was your uncle's name? Sensing. By the way, I did not brainstorm. I did not brainstorm. Solar says, I am anime compost. Thank you very much. This is fair. I did not envision Spruce to be like the one character who doesn't believe Trip's backstory at all, but I kind of like it. You know, tall, strong, quiet lesbian living in a small cottage. Also, investigator. Sensing that I was full of something, Spruce asked the one question I had never thought about. Spruce pursued the point. No, chased the point. Sensing I was full of No, okay. Retake. Sensing there was something off about my backstory. My absolutely fake backstory. Completely fake backstory. Spruce decided to ask the one question I had never once considered. In the several times I had spouted that same line. That same lie. What was your uncle's name? What? Oh, ooh. Is Spruce doing the detective work? What did you say was your uncle's name? What did you say was your uncle's name? A leading question, is Spruce. And so I froze. A name. What? What? Was all I could say in return. With the power of retrospection, I can tell you that the correct answer at that moment would have been for me to flash a smile, and laughingly say, "Oh, silly, I didn't tell you my uncle's name." Uncle's name? Oh, that should be capitalized. Or italicized. By the way, if you ever see me write something in all caps, it's because I will make that italics later. I don't like to use formatting when I'm writing the first draft, mostly because this text is going to be cut and pasted between different editors. Yeah, Dr. Nanya! Dr. Nanya? Nanya business? That joke is saved in the back of my skull for Satin Book 2 or 3. You haven't even met Satin, but you will know that's a joke that Satin would make. That would have gotten me out of this. Would have gotten me out of this problem real easily. This conundrum, real easily. But no. But alas, that ship sailed. And I was now in the middle. No, and I was now stranded in the middle of the ocean. There you go. And I was now stranded in the middle of the ocean. Go on. Your uncle's name. Spruce, repeat it. Google, please stop that. Okay, you know this is a word, Google. You're not giving me the red line. What if Okay, you know what? We're gonna actually do something a little bit different here today. Let me go to settings. Can I go to settings? Is it tools? I want is it preferences? Substitutions, let's go! Okay, so I'm adding a new substitution. Substitute a spruce with a spruce. There you go. Will that do the trick? Let's see. If I can spell it right. Okay, that's something. I write the right word. Google Docs changes it to the correct word, to the corrector word. Anyways, now I have to teach my brain to write the wrong name now. Your uncle's name, Spruce. Repeat it. What was it? What is it? What is it? Yes, a name. A name for my uncle. The uncle who gave me all this money. Sorry, I can't do that. That's a little bit too on the nose to that Emperor's New Groove bit. Yes, a name. I said. No clue. What I would... No, I said. Mostly to stall and give my brain a chance to come up with something. Oh yeah, oh yeah. A name for my uncle. Oh yes, a name for my uncle. The uncle I made up specifically for an excuse for having this much money. That uncle, yes. Thank you, Solar, thank you. Oh yeah, a name for my uncle. You know what? Screw it, we're putting that joke in there. Or we're putting a form of that joke in there. Oh yeah, name of the uncle. The uncle who gave me all this money. All this money. Who gave me... No, the uncle who gave me all their who gave me all their inheritance. No, that makes no sense. The uncle who left all their money for me in their will. That uncle. Yeah. Oh, you would have loved him. You would have loved him. What a man. What a man he was. He was the best man. He was the best man. Best uncle even. Best uncle even. Gosh, how I love... God, I love him. God, I loved him. God, I loved him. You know, he's the one who got me an N64 for Christmas. The one who got me an N64 for Christmas. What an absolute legend. This is my favorite time in writing, is when you can just let a character just become completely unhinged. Yeah, no. Yeah, see. Boontoms immediately so read where I'm going, okay? Spruce voice. What in the bleeding heck is a N64? See, there, you guys get it. That's the joke. That's the joke. Who is God? What's Christmas? And what's an N64? I almost think it would be fun. It's like, God, was that his name? Oh yeah, Uncle God. Everybody loved Uncle God. What? Spruce stared right into my eyes. What's a Nintendo 64? Uncle God. What's Uncle God? Is that funny enough? What? What's... Isn't Christmas capitalized? Or is Christmas capitalized only within the context of the Christian holiday? Capitalized or not? It is supposed to be capitalized. Okay. I guess we can do that. Thank you. I think Charles is right. Uncle Amadeus. I love that. Can I just say, Solar, that is the best explanation of that. Christmas would still be capitalized for the same reason National Donut Day would be capitalized. I absolutely love that. You have no idea how happy that makes me. What's God? Or an N64? No, that's a little bit too much. What did you say? Oh, right. Oh, right. Yeah. Oh, right. I said, suddenly remembering that I was in fact in a different world. Remembering that I was in fact in another world. That I was in another world where people had different names. Names. And where Nintendo and where Nintendo probably didn't even exist. Probably didn't even exist. All right. You know, maybe we should let you get back to your building. Maybe we should let you get back to your building. N64 stands for N64 doubloons. I love that. I love that. Oh, right. Oh, right. This should be capitalized. This should be italicized. Oh, by the way. Okay, I have a joke coming later in the book. I am 100% certain that video games don't exist in the setting the same way that video games exist in our world. There might be a video game concept, but I don't even think people in this world have TV. So like maybe, I guess now that I'm saying it out loud, I guess video games don't exist. And to answer your question, Charles, Spruce is absolutely 0% a gamer. No, yeah, I feel like that's a joke that I have in the outline where I'm like, I feel like Trip is like, wow, you know what? Let's just put that in here. Which suddenly made me realize this was a very grim and dark universe. You said God? Christmas N64? You really are from far away, aren't you? No. I should actually... It's fine. How far are we? We are 4... Okay, this is going to be a longer chapter than I would have preferred, but that's life. Alright. Or I wonder, would it be funnier if it ended with Trip just being like, oh, right. None of that stuff exists here. No, we need an actual conclusion. I think that Trip has bitten off more than they could chew already, and I would like Juby to kind of toss them a lifesaver. A lightsaber. Shroom. That's also true. Solar makes a really good point. Depending on how smart a Spruce is, she might be able to intuit that Christmas is some kind of special occasion. Yeah, it's true. I do feel like this is gonna come up later. Yeah, my uncle got me something for something. It's true. It's true. Max, I didn't know you were writing Ready Player 3 is forcibly removed from the audience. Yeah, yep. Again, I love that moment in stories where a character is transported somewhere else, where, like, you know, they bring up a thing, people are like, oh, tell me about this thing you call Twitter. Tell me the stories about this magical land called the PlayStation Store. Tell me about this powerful wizard from your world, the one you call Shigeru Miyamoto. Oh, right. I said so. Remember that I was in another world. All right. Did you say... You said God? You said no. I want to go back to the joke of, like, God, I loved him. Juby, who somehow... No. Who was... No. Because I feel like Juby has kind of been absent for this part of the scene for a second, and I want to bring her back. Spruce, our new neighbor is clearly a little tired. They're still building their house, you know? Let him settle in before we start getting to know them. Our new neighbor is clear... No. This feels a little bit too much like trying to push the plot aside. You've been working a lot, haven't you? You've been working hard, haven't you? Haven't you? Juby smiled at me. Warming up my face like an actual ray of sunshine. Don't mind Spruce. She loves getting to know the neighbors. I'm sure once you've had a good meal, you'll be ready. You'll have no trouble. You'll have no trouble getting along. Oh, which reminds me. Juby, dug into her pants pocket and produced a folded piece of paper. It was thicker. She offered it to me. And I took it. It was thicker than the paper back where I was from. And the texture was rougher. I opened it up to reveal a handwritten note. I was able to read the text, though the words didn't look quite right. It was something about a family. It was something about a communal meal. I assumed it had to be an invitation. Just follow the directions there. We would love to greet. We want to welcome you to our home, Juby said. Just follow the directions on the paper and come meet us there, okay? Ooh, okay. It's Helen and Holly. Would it be funny if they just became Ellen and Ollie? Okay, so Helen and Holly are the two people who run the game store that Trip was a big deal at. Basically, Trip won lots of trophies. Basically, they grew up at that video game store. Of course, the owners, of course, are queer, of course, because why wouldn't they? And you know, part of the original beginning of the story was Trip feeling that they don't have a place in the world, and then realizing, oh, actually, at this game shop, my whole life is here, actually. Earliest photos of me showing up at, you know, the Halloween event at the store, dressed up like Kirby, or, you know, attending, like, you know, trans fundraisers for the game store, and, you know, participating in tournaments. So what I wanted to do, what I thought would be funny, is that to imply that this is all happening in parallel realities in some way, the people who run the family restaurant / communal meal place that we're gonna visit, is actually run by people who look like Helen and Helena by Helena and Holly. So I think it'll be funny if we just take off the H's out of their names, maybe we'll see. I want their names to look similar but not be like super similar. I want to welcome you to our home, Juby said. I would really appreciate it. I would really appreciate it if you would join us for dinner tonight. Dinner. Which reminds me, once you've had a good meal, join us for dinner tonight. I have invited everyone in town, and they are all very excited to meet you. You know, you're our first new neighbor. Neighbor. The neighbor only has one O, by the way. I keep thinking he has two O's, but that's just because I'm a silly goof. You know, you're our first new neighbor in quite a while. We're just so excited to have you. At this, again, Juby was just so happy, was just so genuine. Is that thank you, Google Docs, for correcting that word that I don't know how to spell. Was so genuine and warm that I couldn't help but lower my defenses. Even Spruce, who clearly believed nothing I had said, was smiling now. She looked at me, once again stretched both of her hands, and stretched both of her hands to me, and we partook on that strange handshake, handshake. You know, you're right. Juby's right. He's right. Spruce began. Oh my god. Google Docs, why you gotta be like this? Began. We're really happy to have you. You should really come meet us. Juby's right. Spruce began. We are so happy to have you. That's right. Spruce said. You should come over. Please come over for dinner. And it's true. No, Juby's right. If you need any help, don't hesitate to ask. I live just down the street. I live just down the road. The first house between here and the rest of the county. You can't miss me. And please, do come for dinner tonight. Do come for dinner tonight. Yeah, for sure. Oh yeah, for sure. Hello, Glory. Welcome to the stream. It's nice to see you again. And I'm having a fine day. How about yourself? As I was saying earlier, I was feeling a little down today, but now I'm energized. Just being on the stream gives me so many good vibes, you know? And again, like, everyone here is just so nice. And I was catching up with some old followers. Some mutuals I hadn't seen in forever, like Soul. And please do come for dinner tonight. Oh yeah, totally. Oh yeah. Yeah, there's Solar right there. And please do come for dinner tonight. I didn't think twice. Hell yeah. It's okay, I did see that your voice sounded like you were down. Honestly, it's not so much that I'm more down, it's just that I haven't taken any water. I've been writing for like 25 minutes without drinking water. I'm doing good though. I'm doing good. In fact, I just drank some water and the timer's gonna go off in 30 seconds. And please do come for dinner tonight. For sure, I said. Do come for dinner tonight. Oh my god. Palace just said, y'all just had to do math about how long it would take a carriage in 1899 to travel about 260 miles, factoring in time to rest and all that. Please clap. I'm clapping. Hell yeah. That's what writing is all about. Just random little tidbits you have to take care of. By the way, that's a timer, baby. Everybody's required to get up, stretch your limbs, and hydrate. Also, didn't I tell you, Yanto is at the door. He wants back into the office, so let me go get him. Yanto, get in. Yanto? Yeah. You butthole. You little butthole. Guys, everyone. Breaking news. Yanto has stolen my chair. Everyone. The stream is canceled. Yanto is sitting in my chair right now. I can't continue the stream. Everyone. This is revenge. This is revenge for him not getting fed. He's a streamer now. Yeah, he's purring, by the way. He's happy. He's like, oh yeah. Yanto, tell us your story. Can I move the microphone down? No, I can't. I would have to undo the whole setup. Let Yanto stream. Yanto, you want to say hi? Yanto. Y'all hear that? Y'all hear this cat just purring? Oh, my son, why you gotta be this way? You rushed for the chair, by the way. Yeah, this MFer right here, I opened the door and he just rushed for the chair. He knew what he was doing. This was a premeditated crime. This is chair stealing in the first degree. And he's curled up, by the way. He is not resentful. Your Honor, this cat is not resentful for what he has done. He's looking up at me like, yeah, so what? Yeah, so what? You can't take me to jail? Punishable by many pets, it's true. It's true, I'm a cat. Crimes are only for humans. You can't take me to cat court. It doesn't exist. Cats are free from laws, did you know that? Oh my god, Benny. Also, Benny, I think, is that your cat on your Twitter profile image? Because if so, what a cutie. Yanto, what do you have to say for yourself? Yanto, could you please give the audience a meow, please? Can you please say something? He put his face right up against the microphone, by the way. He's like, hear me purr, I'm a baby. Yanto, I need you to get off my chair, I have to write. No, don't get comfy. This is a disaster, by the way. This is an absolute disaster. This is... Yanto, on the last day of the year, huh? Can you at least give them a meow? Yes, I love you. Okay, my son. I do have to get back to work, baby boy. He's so happy. I love you too. You're a good boy. I have to type. This is supposed to be a writing stream. Okay, that's it. We have had fun today. We had fun, right, Yanto? Okay. It's fine. Alex says, you can't move a sitting cat. It's against the rules. It's okay. I put him on Kitty's spot, and now he's sitting on Kitty's spot. Everything's good. Benny says that they have 2 cats. Their profile picture is Tulip. Ooh, that's a good name for a cat. Also, a good name for a goblin. Did you see that post yesterday? I love brainstorming tweets and then just like asking people, is this funny? And then people are like, oh, that is funny. Go for it. Alex has a good point. And what about... and what about when Kitty wants that spot? Well, it's gonna be fine. When, you know, that's Kitty's problem, to be entirely honest. Gloria asks, how do you become such a big YouTuber? Well, over a long period of time. Also, I have a big blog. That helps. Oh my god, that's so pretty. That's so beautiful. Benny says she named herself. I had a dream about it before I got it. Oh my god, that's so cute. And Solar says, there is already a kitty in that spot if you think about it. See, that's the funny thing, is that, you know, Kitty, Lady Kirin in chat, greatest mod in the whole world, and that's because I'm biased. It's not because the other mods aren't good. The other mods are incredible. It's just, you know, it's a little hard to not be biased towards, you know, your spouse. But when I met her, she introduced herself like as Kitty, so I've always known her as Kitty, and I thought that was her name. I mean, you know, we all have heard of Kitty Pryde, you know, probably the second lamest X-Men, second only to Jubilee, who might be the lamest X-Men of all time. And I thought, you know what, that's probably a name. There's probably people named Kitty. And then, little do I know, that's not her real name. She has a different name, like a normal people name. And everybody calls her that name. Well, everybody in her family. So I'm just like, everyone is like, you know, insert Kitty's real human name. And I'm just like, who the hell is that? Who the hell is this normal name? I didn't marry that. Why is this in the marriage certificate? Who did I marry? That's a joke, by the way. Alright, I want to... Oh my god, this chapter has gone so long. This chapter has gone so long, and there's just no... Did I honestly write 976 words? Are you kidding me? Holy crap. 976 words? That is incredible ratio. Holy crap. What happened to me? Was I possessed by some gremlin-like spirit? Wait, hold up. Never mind. Okay. Okay. That's the total now. Okay. That makes more sense. For a hot second, I was like, I wrote that much equals this cell minus this cell. Okay, I wrote 513 words. Okay. Okay. Everybody calm down. I only wrote 513. It's because I was already adding the previous session. I actually wrote 513. That makes way more sense. Again, for a hot second, I'm like, I thought that No, see, Glory, I feel you. I thought I blacked out. I was like, how did I write so much? Turns out I didn't. 513, that makes more sense. We were chatting most of the time. And again, I'm not like flexing, you know? You know, like everybody, you know, everybody has different standards for, you know, how much a good writing session is. And I don't want to give the impression that what I'm doing is, you know, the optimal, whatever, best course of action thing, you know? Whatever works for you is the best course of action. Okay, Glory's about to hit me with a hot take. Go ahead. I'm ready. Hit me with your spicy takes, okay? All right. I'm ready. I'm full goblin mode now. I'm full gremlin mode. Come at me. Hit me. I said hit me. I'm in full goblin mode until Glory can just give me there. Oh, I sound sus? What do you mean I sound sus? I'm not sus. Yeah, look at this face. You think, has this face ever committed a crime? I'm gonna do something that I'm gonna regret for a long time. Where's the video tube capture? That's not it. Oh, here it is. Okay. Let's go. Look at this face. You think this face would ever commit a crime? You think this face would ever be committed of a premeditated crime? That's right. I wouldn't. I would not. Okay, now I have to figure out how to send myself back. There we go. Computer, enhance. Yep. Oh yeah, there we go. Yes, Google Docs is pretty good, yeah. Dark mode, yeah. The goblin leg reveal. It's true. I have I don't really have legs. Oh, Palace says, I love that that's what I came back to. Oh yeah. We like to have fun here. That was like seeing the bottom of Kermit. It's so true. Legs are overrated, by the way. It's true. Alright, so I have enough time in me for one more cycle, and then we can like wind down with some chatting, and I gotta leave on a date with my wife, so... there's only one time I've seen an image of you from the way... That's funny. Alex says, that's the only time I've seen an image of you from the waist down. I mean, like... I mean, but when you think about it, though, like... I've seen images of many of the people in chat right now, and I don't think I've ever seen their lower bodies, so... Do lower bodies even exist? Can you prove they exist? Yeah, I do kind of want to apologize to everyone. You know, I'm sorry if the windows are like blinding. I could try changing to, I could try making a setup that it's like dark mode. I could try doing that, but I just thought, this is readable enough as it is, especially with the bitrate. I was worried that YouTube was gonna like crunch this to make it basically impossible to read or follow. Oh yeah. I was a fan. It's probably from Fanime. It's the only convention I go to. Okay. Yeah, and again, I'm relatively new to streaming, even though, you know, you look at the setup and you're like, what is Max even talking about? Sounds sus. But, you know, I am still relatively new. I was terrified. Like, literally. Yeah. Oh, thank you. I really appreciate it, Palace. Thank you. But, you know, like, I'm gonna tell you right now, that moment where I went to make the gremlin, like, bigger, I was like, okay, everything might be about to explode, but at least we had fun doing it. So I'm happy that the stream didn't actually explode. Also, I feel like the break was like 20 minutes ago. Did anybody drink water? I don't think I drank water. You know what? I didn't drink water because Yanto stole my seat. That's what happened. And now, by the way, he's just chilling on Kitty's spot. Grooming himself, making himself pretty because he's like, yes, I am the prettiest boy in the whole world. There you go. Yeah. Hydrate, people. Hydration is so important. Okay, let's try to wrap up this chapter for the love of all things holy and sacred. Timer begins now. Kitty says Yanto is the prettiest boy. He is. I'm sorry, y'all. You know, I'm sorry, y'all's cats came second place, but I'm just, you know, my cat is the prettiest boy in the whole world. I'm sorry. I shouldn't be coming out swinging like that. Now, okay, here comes the chat's gonna explode. I'm sorry. I didn't mean that. Your cats are beautiful too. I didn't mean that. Don't cancel me. I've already done 2 YouTube apologies this stream. Please, don't cancel me. You can't miss me, and please do come for dinner tonight. Yeah, for sure. Oh yeah, for sure. I promise. Sure thing. I said. Moontum says, covers my 6 cats' ears. Gasp. Okay, this is fair. Soul says that their cats are beautiful young ladies, so they're not in the same competition. It's true. Different leagues. Okay, I want Trip to agree, but I want them to agree in a way that feels like the chapter has ended. Smiling down. But yeah, you know what? I know what to do. We bring both sides together. Even Spruce, who clearly believed nothing I said, was smiling now. Judy's right, Spruce said. If you need my help, don't hesitate to ask. I live just down the road. I'm the first house between here and the rest of the county. You can't miss me. And please do come for dinner tonight. She looked at me, once again, stretching, but no. She looked at me, once again stretched both of her arms to me. No, it's the double to me that's tripping me up. Once again stretched both of her hands, and we partook in that strange double handshake. You know what? Let's rephrase this. She looked at me, stretched both of her hands towards me once again. Maybe I just feel like it feels clunky. I appreciate the suggestion, but it just feels clunky, honestly. She looked at me, and offered. No. She looked at me, and stretched her hands towards me. I am kind of stealing it a little bit, yeah. There's some clunk here, and stretched her hands to me. I knew she was offering that weird double handshake. And even though she had clearly seen to my lie, I couldn't help but reciprocate. Return the gesture. Don't be fancy, Max. Return the gesture. I mean, what can I say? What can I say? Oh, I got it. Oh, I got it. My eyes are shining like I'm going Super Saiyan mode. What can I say? We're neighbors. We were neighbors now. We were neighbors. Neighbors now. Sure thing. I can't. Sure thing. Sure thing. I can hardly wait. Sure thing, I said. I can hardly wait. I said, I can hardly wait. There you go. That's the nice positive note that I wanted to end this chapter in. Unfortunately, this chapter has gone way over quota, but that's unfortunately life. Now, I'm not gonna dox myself today, so I'm gonna change over to just chatting for 1 second while I grab a different Google Docs sheet real quick. Okay, so I want to go towards my Google Drive, into the green folder for Trip, and I need the outline. That's the prologue outline. I need the whole... Is it the brainstorm? If only I had, like... If only someone had named these files in a way that was easier to follow. Back to writing. So we have finished this we have finished here. So we basically ended up getting an extra chapter between 4 and 5, but that's the outline. So we summarized the first floor. So I think now the next chapter is gonna have to be what was gonna happen at the family restaurant. And let me see what the... So the summary here says that Trip sits at the bar and they're introduced to a Parsnip person? What the hell is Pars's full name? Is it Parsimon? Parsimon, that feels like something that I would write after the fact. Whatever. Pars is a long name, by the way. Pars scoots in and is like, "Howdy, neighbor." And then we're introduced to, ooh, don't look at this. Don't look at this here. This is showing too much of the sausage. Don't look at how the sausage is made. Yeah, then Lainey and Roland introduce themselves, and everybody shows up later. Okay, so Trip's gonna get there a little bit earlier than it's supposed to be. Perfect. And then everybody's too nice, and then Trip runs into Dee again in the bathroom. Perfect. Okay, that's what I want. Perfect. So let's go back to the alpha, and let's begin a new chapter. And we begin a new chapter as we always do, by first inserting a horizontal line. We're in chapter 6. Chapter 6. And now, the goal of this chapter, what is the goal of this chapter? The goal of this chapter is I want to, goal number 1, introduce Parse. Goal number 2, introduce, lightly introduce Lainey and Roland. Oh, this chapter's gonna be big. There's no way we're getting all of this done in like 3,000 words. It's gonna be like a 4,000 banger. Now I'm self-conscious about my voice. Now that Glory pointed it out, I'm like, oh, my voice does sound a little bit worn out, isn't it? I probably just need more water. And I mean, to be completely fair, I have been streaming for 5 days this week. I mean, but at the same time, like, I talk all the time, though? Like, you need to realize that, like, my voice hasn't been sore. I just, I talk a lot. Palace says water will fix you. I do love water, though. I am a water sign. Introduce Parse. Lightly introduce Lainey and Roland. Everyone is here. And we have a lovely time. And, of course, the final point. Dee is in the bathroom, being cryptic. So much needs to happen in this chapter. So much needs to happen. I'm literally thinking that the interactions between Parse and Lainey and Roland are going to be real short. They're going to be real short. Parse is going to be flirty. Lainey and Roland are going to be just an adorable little couple. And everyone's going to show up. We're going to have a lovely time at the family restaurant. And then Trip is going to go to the bathroom at some point. The wash basin, as they call it in this world. And Dee's going to be just there. Because Dee has strange powers we have not addressed yet. Now, this chapter is going to start. I want to get... in order to make this chapter fit within the length I want it, we got to get to the action as soon as possible. So here's the way that I'm going to do it, okay? The chapter is going to start as close to the family restaurant as possible. So we should begin with summary, getting Trip and Compa to the family restaurant. And it should end with... D reminds Trip that they're here to win the game. D, in the bathroom, being cryptic, which sounds like the worst way to win clue. D, in the bathroom, being cryptic, reminds Trip they have to beat the game. They're here to beat the game. Perfect. And now, we have 16 minutes to write. Let's make it happen, everybody. Let's make it happen. So. Hell yeah. Solar says, murder weapon being cryptic. Wait, that is literally just what I'm writing. Abort joke, abort, get out of here. Quick, quick. Hit the escape pod job button. I've been there. Yeah, anyone ever been like halfway through like a joke or like burning someone and then you realize, oh no, I'm burning myself. I'm owning myself right now. I've been there way too much. Time to flee. Hold on. Am I owning myself right now? I don't want to bring up current events, but someone definitely owned themselves yesterday. Real bad. Damn, boy scored a goal in his own court. Anyways. Yeah, okay, yep. Charles knows what I was about. I don't want to invoke that name in chat, so. Let's see. How dare you? How dare you, Saul? How dare you? You have activated my trap card. How dare you? I was there for Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare, and I hated martyrdom. I hated that trait so bad. Solar said, by the way, martyrdom, drop a live grenade when killed. That was an ability you could have in Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare. Back when, it wasn't just called Call of Duty Modern Warfare. And that ability sucked. I was the kind of person who played stealth, suppressed submachine guns and shotguns. So, charging into someone with a gun. No worries. You activated a part of my brain that I had not thought about in so long. Honestly, like, it's funny because, like, everybody has a type, right? For instance, moderator and friend of the channel, Kendra, is a sniper through and through. And I've always been the kind of person who just like, yeah, there you go. Palace says core memory unlocked. It's so true. But I'm the kind of person, I love charging people down. People don't know how to react when someone in an FPS is just running at you. And that's what I do in Fortnite. Literally in Fortnite, we start shooting and I just run towards the enemy. Which, honestly, it works most of the time. We get Vickies all the time. Anyways, yes, I like to play Fortnite because sometimes you just have to beat up on some children. It just happens. We have all been there. It's not a war crime. It's just a video game, okay? Is that joke bad? Is that a bad joke? Am I getting canceled? Hit me with some thumbs down if that joke was bad. Okay, so. Soon after. No. Palace is wheezing, so I'm gonna assume I must have done something good. Or something terrible. Okay, am I gonna get writing done today? I'm having too much fun just BSing. Just give me the opening, Max. Just give me the opening, okay? Now, did they call it a family restaurant? Okay. Oh, you know what? I know how to begin. I know how to begin. I had not stopped. I looked at the folded note again. And the words still didn't look right. Right. This was the first time in this other world where I had found myself questioning Oh, hell yeah, Glory. Who says, oh, by the way, my brother's name or other is Max. Oh, hell yeah. So Charles says, what I'm imagining for this restaurant is something like the family-owned Mexican restaurant from my hometown that closed within the past few years. I miss that place so much. Oh, don't worry about it. I can't spell restaurant either. You know how many words I can't spell. Honestly, I'm gonna say this right now, okay? This makes me so sad. So, the coffee shop that appears in the Fabulous Gays. Oh my god, it's not. What the Jubilee? Thank you. Let's go. The coffee shop from the Fabulous Gays. It's a combination of two coffee shops that are near me. No, it's not like on purpose. It just happens to be like, oh yeah. Now that I look back on 2 volumes of that book, I realize that coffee shop is inspired in a way by those 2 other coffee shops, and one of them is gone. It doesn't exist anymore. That coffee shop, and honestly, that coffee shop is like 85% what Jubilee is in the Fabulous Gays, and that coffee shop is gone. It's gone forever, and it breaks my heart. No one will ever know. No one will ever walk through those double doors and realize, holy crap, that is no one will ever again sit on the same chair that Pages is sitting at, just by the double doors. It breaks my heart. It actually breaks my heart. I walk by that empty spot so many times, and I'm just like, there it is. Anyways, aside from making myself sad, I looked at the folded note again, please, and the word still didn't look right. This was the first time in this other world where this was the first time in this other world where I found myself questioning the language we were speaking, and in this case, attempting to read. It felt like, although I had no trouble communicating with Compa or any of the people I had run into, the text was something completely different. There was it felt almost like a glitch, in a video game. A texture, a sound, or something that was supposed to load and make this sequence work was missing. The text on the paper read like something translated with a machine. And I guess at this point I have to tell you what the note said. You invite. No. You know what? I think it's better if I don't say it. I don't want to have a word by word, like, broken English version of what the letter says. I think it's better if it's not explained. The text on the paper read like something translated with a machine. It mentioned a guest. Which I assume have to be me. And, ooh, it's time to look up. Have I looked up what the word for restaurant means? Restaurant. Give me the computer. Give me the etymology of the word restaurant. It comes from restorer. I can't read French. Okay, please, French speakers in the chat, please don't yell at me. Which meant provide food for. A place that provides food. A person who provides food. Restorer. Well, food restores one's spirit. A place to restore one's spirit. What if it's like restaurant, but it's spirit? Restaurant. That's dumb. Okay, never mind. That looks dumb. Which I assume to be me, and it mentioned... Charles says, I could spell restaurant in high school when I took French class, but now I've forgotten again. Oh, I get that. Oh, I get that. It's easier when you know Spanish because you most of it actually carries, because in Spanish it's a restaurante. So, restaurant. So, you know, some of that carries. I assume that, which I assume had to be me, and it mentioned a... Ooh. Oh, okay. Well, this is a nice, fun thing of a nice fun thing to bring up. So, linguistically, the word "thing," as we know it, comes or it originally meant. Oh my God! Was it the Celtics? In that original language, it meant gathering place. So people would say, let's meet at the thing, meaning the gathering place. But over time, that word got corrupted, where now thing just means an undisclosed object or you know, concept. But back in the day, thing just meant a gathering place. So you know, I'm just gonna inject that in here because it's kind of funny. It mentioned meeting at the thing, which I had no idea what that meant. I had no idea what that meant, though the context of the note and what Juby had said led me to believe that we were talking about a place, some sort of gathering place, some sort of gathering place. Some sort of gathering place? Certainly, whatever I had pictured in my mind was nothing like the real thing. I put the note away and took the final steps towards the thing. It was a large... Ooh, what does the family restaurant looks like in my head? I think it looks like a gathering place. I'm imagining a large circular building. Domed ceiling. It's a gathering place. It's a gathering place, but it serves kind of that double role of a place where people come to meet and eat and gather. It was a circular building with a high roof. Let's go with that. No, with a high ceiling. There you go. High ceiling. There were pillars on its sides, though they appeared to serve a more ornamental role than a practical one. The building was made entirely of earthy tones. Soft browns. Soft browns, warm reds, and lots of sandy yellows. That's what I want. There you go. Thank you for the happy brain juice, brain. I really appreciate that. And lots of sandy yellows. It had a couple steps leading to the double doors. No steps. This world is actually super wheelchair accessible. That's actually in the brainstorming for the world. We actually decided on that. It had a small ramp leading up to the double doors. It had a small ramp leading up to the double doors. In all honesty, though I wasn't quite there yet. The surrounding, the area surrounding the building, was, looked, no. The thing, as I would later know to call it, was right in the middle of what looked to be a park. Or at least some kind of controlled wilderness. There were trees and bushes, though they were all trimmed. No, there were trees and bushes. I don't know why my brain wants that word there. There were trees and bushes. Trees, bushes, and flowers planted along the paths. There was no concrete, just dirt separating the grass from the, I don't want to repeat path in two sentences back to back, but that's like path from the grass. I'm not happy with this, but stop trying to write and just write. Path from the grass. God damn it. The thing was, damn it. That's time, baby. Okay, I want to finish this trail of thought. The thing was located right in the middle of town. In the middle of town, of the county. It's right in the middle of the county, surrounded by small blocks of no more than 2 or 3 houses each. It didn't seem like I was the only one with a large plot of land. Though I was alone in my quest for a ridiculous house. Most of the... I hate repeating words back to back. Most of the houses we passed as we made our way to the thing, were single story, and no more than a couple rooms. Okay, I want to call it there. So what's coming up is that Trip walks into the thing. I feel like they want to make a comment about how this kind of looks like a church. They thought wrongfully, as they finally walked through the doors. And then, they go in, and I want them to immediately be introduced to other reality, Helena and Holly in another world. Then Pars is gonna scoot in at the bar and be a flirty mess. Then Lainey and Roland show up first. They are cute and adorable as a couple. Also, holy crap, there's so much in my brain. I'm happy that I'm getting it all in my head. Also, Lainey is the one who broke the news that Trip. Lainey works for the local paper, by the way. The news that Trip was the new neighbor. By the way, we're inside of notes. Also, they show Trip the paper. I came up with this joke yesterday, so I want to write it right now. They show Trip the paper, Trip made the front page, except not really. They made it to the... Now my voice definitely feels like it's going... oh, Mr. Papadopoulos. Mr. Papadopoulos, there you go, huh? Except not really. They made it to the sidebar. The main the main page went to someone's pet. No, someone's pet getting... I want it to be like something really, really dumb small town thing. The main page went to someone's kid making a really good joke. There you go. And then, of course, we're going to learn that, oh, that is... everyone's impression is that Trip is just, like, building a big house for no reason. And then after that, everyone comes in. We have a gay old time. Being wholesome. And then D in the bathroom being cryptic. There you go. Now, someone may be thinking, Max, do you really need to write all this stuff out? And the answer to that is, at least for me, yes. It's better to write down the ideas you have than hoping that later you will remember. Spoilers, you will not remember. My brain has failed me so many times, that's why I have learned to do this. Yep, so I just write down my ideas so I can have them as a guide for next time we sit down to write, which will be Monday, hopefully. We will be having a brand new writing session with a brand new year next week, which reminds me, by the way, first off, we finished a cycle, which means that I want everybody on stream to get up and hydrate. Everybody get up and hydrate, especially me. And also, don't go anywhere. I have a really, really important question to ask, but I do need to get up and also take a little break. It's gonna be just literally 1 minute. I'm gonna be right back. Get up and hydrate, and then we have big news, okay? I have a big question I need to ask all of you, so stay tuned. Okay. I'm back. Okie doke. So, I have like 20 minutes. I have like 20 minutes before I gotta get up and see Kitty for our little Friday date. So, I want to ask y'all a couple of really big questions, okay? First and foremost, how are you doing today? How are y'all doing right now, huh? Y'all having fun? Enjoying listening to me losing my mind completely? Also, I forgot to write down how many words I wrote today, so let me actually measure this again. It's 369. Let's go. 369. Hell yeah. Yo, let's go, Solar. Hell yeah, you're almost done. Yeah! Hell yeah. And Charlie says, good, gonna take a nap after I finish this drawing. This redesign is coming out so good. Let's go! Let's go! Also, naps are goated, it's true. Also, Palace says, I'm good, this was an absolute delight, and I hope I can manage to catch more of these. Oh, hell yeah, I'm so happy. I have so much fun doing this. I'm happy that other people are joining in and having fun. Thank you for tagging along. Hell yeah. Oh, that's so sweet. That was 1006. 1006 plus 369 takes us to... Yo, Muntums wrote 200 words. Hell yeah. No. Hey, any words you write are a bonus, okay? Literally. And like, that's the thing about writing, is that, like, it's really easy to get focused on, like, oh, I didn't do that much. But any amount of writing that you do is better than not having done it at all. Like, that's just the secret to that. I have friends right now who are almost done with their first novel in a long time, and they've been writing it little bit by little bit. Yeah, so Benny says, these streams are helping me rebuild my writing habit. Hell yeah, that's so exciting. I'm happy you're also having fun. And again, I just love the creative energy of, sitting down with a bunch of people and just writing. It feels so good. Now, let me just add all of this up. Can I do math today? 75? Now, is that number actually correct? It should be 20, okay, 26,553. 26,553. And that was 3 Pomodoros. And that's my... There you go. Just copy this. Perfect. Magnifique. Okay. Now, the big question. The big question, okay? So, what kind of streams do you, lovely, lovely people, want to see next week? Oh my god, yes. Pala says that they did 165 words, which is still good, but they had to use an entire cycle to cry about the aforementioned math, also known as, how much does a carriage travel? Honestly, though, like, I've been there. I mean, I stopped during this stream to be like, what is the etymology of restaurant, and can I use that in any way, shape, or form? So yeah, what kind of streams do you guys want to see next week? So far, the menu involves writing. There will be writing. I'm not going to take that off of the schedule. We have role-playing. We have Roll for Novel, where we create a random story idea together. We also have reading. So I want to know, this is your chance right now. Mostly because I haven't made the plan for next week, so I definitely need ideas. Also, is there a cool stream concept that you're like, Max, you should absolutely do this one thing? Gloria says this is fine, but maybe some people would like more roleplay. The roleplaying was fun, but I definitely, I don't want to become a roleplay channel. Not because I have anything against it. It's just that, I love writing. Alex says I love the reading, more games. I was thinking about some like word related or writing related games to do. There is those typing games, but I don't think anybody in this chat wants to watch me play a typing game just for like 3 hours. And just to prove that point, I'm gonna play it right now. Oh, I gotta log in? Oh, poop. You know what? Let's see. Everybody, prepare your ears, okay? Because this might be incredibly loud, okay? Alright. Let's see. Can I do a good... Can I type good? Can I type good? Let's see. This is loud. This is gonna be loud. Oh no, this word sucks, but... Let's freaking go. It has spun. Like... Oh no. A top. Toppling. I'm choking. Over and ever since. Which makes for some... oddball. Oddball. I was doing so good. I was doing good, and then I choked. I choked so bad. Anyway. Yeah, no, I choked so bad. I was doing really good at the start. I wish it gave you, like, a little, like, screen. And like, oh, you were doing so good until you absolutely ate ass. Oh, hell yeah. Oh, yeah. Alexander says, writing advice videos like you used to, but take submissions from the chat. Yeah, that's definitely something I want to do. Actually, someone wanted me to do a video on maintaining motivation, and I want to make those as shorts. But I haven't had time. This week has been really busy. And of course, Sidonia says Mad Libs. That's something that I might be interested in doing. That would be kind of cute. And of course, Moontom says, for me, roll for character or roll for novel and the TTRPG are my favorite streams. I love that. Yo, wait, hold up. Charles, you say you're down to be a sacrificial lamb for this, for the possibility of critique videos? Because, I mean, like, that could happen. And honestly, if there was one person who I felt comfortable critiquing, I feel like it would be you. Mostly because I've read, because I have read so much of your writing, and I feel comfortable giving you, like, writing advice. Palace says, I would likely tune into anything, even if I'm at work, lol. Luckily, I can have streams up in the background. Yo, that's awesome. Yo. Yeah, Kitty has a job kind of like that. That's why she jumps in and out of the stream, which honestly I appreciate. I don't expect everyone to watch for the whole 3 hours. Charles says, because you've already given me the hard truth that you're a good writer, and I want to see you succeed, and I want you to publish your book so that I can hold it in my hands. What chill songs do you recommend for me? Says Glory. Well, it's an interesting thing that you're asking me, because as a matter of fact, the music you have heard all day today is actually Lo-Fi Leah. God damn it, Charles called me out. Lo-Fi Leah music. They are on YouTube and Spotify and everywhere. They are the soundtrack to my music. I love them. I love their tracks. They follow me back on Twitter. That's how you know they're a good person. That's a joke. That's a joke. I love Lo-Fi Leah. Their beats just get me. I will say, let me go through my. Yeah, Kitty wanted me to do a stream where I just went through my rap from Spotify, and I went through my top 100 songs of 2022, and I talked about what books I was writing. Does that sound interesting? Lo-Fi Leah is good. Let me see what was in my 2022 tops that I could recommend. I listen to a lot of indie games, by the way, so Lo-Fi Leah is perfect. Another person that I recommend is Coffee Date. Coffee Date does lo-fi chill remixes as well. Their name is Coffee Date. Let me just put it in chat. Among other people, if you're looking for something like really nice and chill to write to, is it Pedro Silva? I think it is Pedro Silva. Pedro Silva. Ooblets. Pedro Silva did the soundtrack for Ooblets. That is a really nice and chill soundtrack. He also did some other music that has the same feel, so I recommend Pedro Silva. Which I realize that his name is really close to the Pepe Sylvia meme, but we're not gonna go there right now. Yeah, and I'm just a bunch of indie video game music. But yeah, no. The music you heard today is from Lo-Fi Leah. The app that I use is Vtuber. If you would like to buy my books, go to MKirinauthor.com and you can buy The Fabulous Gays Volume 1 and 2 and The Last Bread Mage. This is a book that came out this year. Moontum says a question. I have a question. Are you thinking of coming up with all new vocabulary for Trip's story, like in Clockwork Orange? That might be something worth looking into. I've never seen Clockwork Orange. Don't come at me. I'm not American, so I haven't, grown up with all these movies. That might be something I might want to look into. I don't know if I want to make a completely, full vocabulary, but it's something that I'm considering for sure. So I'm gonna put it on my checklist. Look into Clockwork Orange. And also, Janurimo, Delta doing Delta breakdancing, Yanto, the knock counter, and Clockwork Orange is on my list of things to do. And by the way, the number one way to support me is through Coffee.com/MKirin if you're watching this VOD, if you're watching the stream and you're like, hey Max, you're a cool person. Here, have some more nuggies. Then I will definitely love to have those nuggies. You get warm fuzzy feels, you get your message right on stream, and I get nuggies. Also, I guess now Yanto gets nuggies actually. So the counter goes to Yanto actually. Yanto gets the nuggies now. Also, I forgot. Thank you so much for watching the stream. Everyone watching this, thank you so much for spending your time with me. Time is a valuable resource, and I am touched, moved even, that you have decided to spend it with me live or with me on your own time watching the VODs. That being said, I do want to ask a favor of everyone watching. Please like the stream, subscribe if you haven't, and consider hitting the bell to be notified. These things let YouTube know that I exist and that I matter, and that even though I haven't put up videos in a while, I actually should be recommended to people's streams. So please consider doing these things for me. I would really appreciate it. And Sodernia says, thanks for the stream, Max and Mod team. Glad I was able to pop in for a little bit. No worries. I love seeing you, Sodernia. You're really cool. And Solar says, I am officially one paragraph edit away from being done with that fic. Thank you for being such a cool dang stream. Aw, everybody's so sweet. Aw, thank you, Glory. Glory says, you're the best. Aw. Everybody's just so darn sweet. Oh my god. I'm super touched. I gotta say, I've been streaming for 2 weeks now, and it's been a really lovely experience, honestly. I have not had a single bad person come into the stream and, you know, shout homophobic, transphobic things at my face. So that is definitely a plus. That's actually the reason why I quit YouTube. I quit YouTube because I just got tired and burnt out of just getting transphobic comments on my videos every single day. And like Sodernia says, this community is a sweet little bubble, and it's always nice to see everyone. It's true. I'm so happy. I am so grateful that everyone here is just so sweet and lovely. It makes me so excited to get back here next week. And I will be. And honestly, it's time for me to go. I gotta get out of here. I gotta go see Kitty for a little date. So once again, thank you so much to everyone who showed up today. Thank you so much to the mods. And I will be seeing you all next week, right on Monday, at the same bat time, on the same bat channel. Bye-bye!